Namaste, Khusrao Betia. I, Xavier Varsha Singh from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. In today's session, we will discuss about process synchronization. Synchronization is the topic covered under the multi-process operating system, right? The term synchronization tells about something which is synchronized and which is parallelly executed, how it could be synchronized between them, right? So process synchronization is the task of coordinating the execution of process in a way that no two processes can have access to the same shared data and resources. It means in multi-process, number of processes came under the CPU at the same time and they want the allocation, right? But what is the requirement of synchronization? If I would say process has two types. Some process is independent. There is independent with each other, but some process are cooperative process, right? And they share some data and you can say variable resources. Then we have required the synchronization between them, and this condition is occur in multi-process programming, right? So synchronization need in multi-process programming. Our motive to synchronize them and execute them successfully. For this purpose, we have a synchronization mechanism by which we can execute them successfully. So, for process synchronization, for process synchronization, we will dealing with the critical section. Critical section is the space where we store the shared variable. That means those process which use the similar type of variables, and you can say that the resources is stored in critical section. Then we are uh, we are easily execute them successfully. So this can lead to the inconsistency of shared data, so that change made by one process not necessarily reflected when other process access the same shared data. So avoiding this type of inconsistency of data, the process needs to be synchronized with each other, right? So how process synchronization works? For example, process A changing the data in memory location while other process B is trying to read the data from the same memory location. There is a high probability that data read by the second process will be erroneous. Error free, must be error free. Okay. So this kind of synchronization we can see in you can see whenever you are using the IRCTC website, you never know mm, which user is login which which user login at which time, but they gives service properly. How? So this follow the synchronization law, right? So what is critical section problem? Critical section is a segment of code which can be accessed by a signal process at a specific point of time. The section consists of shared data resources that require to be accessed by other process. The entry to the critical section is handled by the wait function and it is represented as P function. The exit from a critical section is controlled by the signal function represented as V. In the critical section, only a signal process can be executed. Other process waiting to execute their critical section need to wait until the current process completes its execution. Okay. So, what is the rule of critical section? There are must enforce three rules. First is mutual exclusion, progress, and bounded waiting. In mutual exclusion is a special type of binary semaphore which is used for controlling access to the shared resources. It includes a priority inheritance mechanism to avoid extended priority inversion problems. Not more than one process can execute in its critical section at one time. In progress, this solution is used when no one is in the critical section and someone wants to enter it. Then those processes not in their reminder section should decide who should go in a finite time. Bound waiting is a process. In bound waiting, when a process makes a request for getting into critical section, there is a specific limit about the number of processes can get into their critical section. So when the limit is reached, the system must allow request to the process to get into its critical section. Thank you.